Well, in this one I'm going to now introduce you to Microsoft PowerPoint or presentation software. So this is a software which is very important in presentations. So how do we start this? How do we open into this application? What you're going to do, just like we've been opening into other applications, you always right click on any empty space in your desktop and then you go to new. Then of course you will see you want to get a new Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. It's there. You click on that and of course it will give you your file which is there. You can name it in whichever way you want to save it. Maybe I can call it my name, like that, and then of course press enter. So now this is where I'm going to put my work. You can open that PowerPoint. So I've said this PowerPoint presentation is very important in presentations. For instance, you want to teach your students, maybe you want to give a lecture, maybe you want to preach, you can come ahead and use this by using short points to convey your information to the audience. So it is very good that it can show very precise information which is much more simplified on slides. So slides are now an equivalent of pages in other applications like Word. So here we have slides instead of pages, and we say a slide is point out. That's why you see Microsoft Point, PowerPoint. The point gives the ideas in points, and also has the, of course, visual provision. It has also a provision for visual or graphical work and other ideas that you want to bring in. So what you do when it comes to this application, we are in home, you can have new slide here but by pressing the drop down arrow it will give you different types of slides, as you can see. So for instance, new slide, we have title slide, title and content, section header, blank, content with caption, picture. These are the different types of slides. So you choose according to the type of content you want to present. For example, you want a title slide, meaning that slide is going to have only the title and it will be the introduction. So you can come and click here, title slide. You're going to put there the title of what you want to present. For instance, I want to present something to do with communication. Can correct that. It's communication. Then you can add a subtitle. You can write being presented by who. So presentation by. You can put there your name and maybe your other titles if you like. You see. So that is the first slide. You can come and get a new slide. You want to have it to have title and content, so you can put there outline or topical outline, what you're going to discuss about. Topical outline. So what are you going to talk about? Maybe we are going to have the introduction to maybe the communication you're talking about. So you're going to have introduction. Press enter. The next thing you're going to talk about, uses of communication. Then maybe you can also talk about communication barriers. Then maybe you can talk about solutions. So it means that each slide is going to have these different ideas. So you can come to your new slide. This is title and content. You're going to talk about introduction. So meaning you're briefly going to define for us maybe what communication is. So introduction. So what I have to do there, communication, maybe you define for us communication, say communication is the sending and receiving, sending and receiving of messages. Get? So that is introduction briefly. Then you come to another slide, you want to be title and content. You see, you can put there. So here, according to our topical outline, we are going to talk about the uses of communication. So you write there uses of communication. Then you're going to simply outline here the uses of communication. You see, you outline the first one, you press enter, outline the second one, press enter, and you outline all. Then you come to the next slide, it is going to have communication barriers. Your other slide will have solutions and maybe the conclusion. So when you look at now these slides here, the information is outlined there, but you can also have other ways to edit into this. You can edit into that using your different methods, or what you could prefer. You can insert, there are different things here. You can put in animations showing how your work is going to be appearing. You can put in transition, how to move from one slide to another. For instance, I want to use this as my transition, and then I will say apply to all. Apply to all. Such that when I move from that slide to the next, you'll be able to see that transition. If you want it to be a flash one, then you apply to all. You can even give it a duration. Give it maybe a duration like that. Apply to all. So to be showing you how your work appears on the different slides, plus very many other applications. But this is a very important thing in carrying out presentations.